thank you. Let me warmly welcome all of you as participants in this gathering and also highlight that we're supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, because of logistical problems, we have lost about an hour, and I'm hoping that without giving that as a threat to you as participants, we will be able to gallop and cover on the lost time. And as such, I will also reduce myself on making a number of comments on the program, but safe to focus on the program.
My name is Matume Khanaka. I am I hope you can all hear me. I'm the deputy chairperson of the men's sector of the South African National Youth Council National. I will just give a brief overview of how we got here today. Men of South Africa in 2012, we signed, and some of you might have been there, but we were led by former President, Deputy President as well, Khanma Mutlante, where we met in Newtown at Tavern Hall. And there, as men of South Africa, we signed a declaration. And that declaration was to eliminate violence against women and children. But we discussed a lot of issues around the role of men in developing society. So in 2015, we met again and we asked ourselves the question, what must we do to yield the results of these declarations that we signed? And so we initiated a campaign called Takwani Rain, where we said, which is a Venda expression for let's come together, which is what we're doing here. Because it was realized that one of the challenges, not the only one, but one of the key challenges, but we're doing work in silos. So we're all doing our little work in our corners. And so when you look at the impact, it's not as we desire. So it was to say, let's create a platform where we come together and engage collectively as Amajita to answer these questions and to come up with plans of what do we need to do. And as the Madam Speaker alluded earlier, this theme is not just a theme in J because it's a nice sounding English slogan of institutionalizing a responsive movement. The call was that let's establish men's parliaments. Of course, the concept of sectoral parliaments is not new. You are aware of children parliaments, youth parliaments, elderly parliaments, there's various parliaments. So we said, let's institute this process of men's parliament. But given the role that we men must play, Tina, we don't want our men's parliament to just be at national or at high level. And so we initiated a conversation, and at that time, in 2015, that one remember, by the way, is championed by deputy presidents. So at that time, we were led by the current president, President Ramaphosa. When we met, this time was at the Constitution Hill. And it was when we coined to say, let us organize ourselves as men through parliaments. So here we are today launching that process, finally, of the district men's parliaments. Now, in terms of how the parliaments are structured, they are structured in such that men of South Africa will be talking. So the days of men of South Africa not contributing are well behind us. Once every year, will be led by our premiers. In this stage, it's David Makuda and the Speaker. So we'll be going to the legislatures to tell the people of Gauteng, the women of Gauteng, the youth of Gauteng, the children of Gauteng, the LGBTI community of Gauteng, to say, we're not as men. What is our contribution to building this province and moving this province forward? Thank you very much. So, Deputy Minister is our patron and has been with us on this journey for some time. Actually, she's been doing our work this morning. She's not late. Deputy Minister was at Morning Live, telling the country about this process. So South Africans are looking to us as South African men to take a stand, stand up together and really bring forth our contribution in responding to the issues that are affecting us.
African government, to South African community, to support them in the area that it need required. Starting by the economy, in my country last year, August, we pledged 10 billion direct investment to South Africa. In terms of agreement, we signed most of the agreement required that legally we can do the work in South Africa. And one of them so important is social development MOU. We signed it with the Minister of Development at that time. And today, I want to tell you that we are able to support some of your activities when it comes to women empowerment, youth, and also early child, and many programs stated in that program and that MOU. What is required from you and us to sit down together and to review your programs, your need, and we put them in the benchmark that we take them by priority.
Thank you very much, Mayor, for your invitation for me to actually stop by and have the councils. And yes, indeed, you are correct. I want to take this opportunity to launch officially, before I say a lot of things, the District Men's Parliament. This is the first District Men's Parliament. We do it as social development, not because we don't have anything else to do. We want to thank SANAC as our implementing agent, applaud and hold at very high esteem the men's sector, because the men's sector does the work and we get to get the credit. And they make us look very nice. But it's not something we woke up one day, you know, and I just decided that, hey, this woman is now going to take on men. No. The National Strategic Plan that we as South Africans wrote and adopted has a number of goals. And one of the goals is Goal 4. And Goal 4 talks about social development responsibilities. From gender-based violence as a contributor to HIV and AIDS. You heard, again, with your own 2 ears, that men here rape women, isn't it? You heard the figures. They rape them, and when you are being raped, I have been raped as a child, as I stand here, in a special school for visually impaired children. I was born blind as the first daughter of 6. My parents wanted nothing but education for me. They sent me to a special school for the blind. And obviously the teachers are supposed to be special, they're supposed to care about me. But a teacher raped me as a child in a specialized. So when you talk about rape, I know what you are talking about. Because I was raped as a child, that's how I lost my virginity. Now, you guys heard the figures, right? Or in one township that makes this municipality, 200 plus women get raped. So we're doing this not because we don't know where else to spend public money, because we're spending the taxpayers' money to bring you together. We're doing that because we want to say, well, it's enough. Hold each other accountable. If this man can keep his zip closed, it cannot be a woman that must go and say, close your zip. It's another man that must say, Haila. As I conclude, we're launching the District Men's Parliament, because we believe that men has what it takes to champion change. We launch them alongside the boys, Because you, the boys, told us that they look at what you do. So ngicela niyekele ukuba gun grab. What is a gun grab in English? A crab. Can you guys stop being crabs to our boys? You walk on the side this way and then you expect the boys to go straight. Don't look at the way I walk. It's not possible. Be positive role models to our sons. That's all we are asking. That is why we launched this Boys and Men Championing Change, because we want you to be positive mentors to our children so that we can have better men. And the only commitment I'm asking, Mayor, as the first citizen, can you ask your men in your municipality that you are leading to say we will be the better men? So as you wear this orange t-shirt, as a commitment that you are a man that is committed to bring change, you are committed to reduce gender-based violence. I just want to say to the men's sector, I am their patron. The Deputy President is actually the patron of the men's sector. I'm just the Deputy Minister given the responsibility to mobilize men. I'm not a man, but I am required to lead men. I want to confirm that we are improving our services to men. We've realized we don't have the shelters. We've realized that men don't know where and how and who to talk to. We are actually will be rolling out men's shelters. We did the audit, it's done. We realized that men have only one shelter. And a shelter is not to run to, it's also a place to go. If you feel it comes with your family, you go to the shelter, you have somebody to talk to. But I'd like this number 0800 428 428 to be in every man's cell phone on speed dial. 0800 428 428. Because that number has a social worker 24/7 on the other side that is prepared to grant you the support, to hear you, to even refer you to where you need to be referred. Bishop, the next men's parliament. Team Sanak, can you guys please, with Team DSD, just be on your foot. Social development and Sanak. Every DSD, family social development and Sanak. Thank you so much, Office of the Deputy Minister included. Thank you so much for making it work. The next men's parliament will be in August. Thank you, be seated so you can hear me properly. Bishop, the next district men's parliament will happen on the 25th of August. It is a Sunday in Vryburg. And the reason why we are going to the Northwest in Vryburg is because the President will be addressing Women's Day in Vryburg in the Northwest. So as it is Women's Month, the men of that area must stand and respond to the President's speech. But this focus, as we launch this district, Morudi, we will be asking the pastors, they must lead. As much as we will be in the chamber, get them out of the church, or else the church service becomes a men's parliament. I'm very good at issuing the instructions. Those that must do the work, get it done. But part of what we want to achieve is the role of religion and the men of the cloth. That is our next district men's parliament.
Church is suspended that day.
Church is suspended because you as men must hold the men accountable. So we will be God on that day. 25 August, Vryburg in the Northwest, good luck to the organizers, and thank you so much for moving South Africa forward.
Well, I think this initiative is very important. We have been working with the Social Development Ministry or department with the deputy ministers, and we've seen that we can share a lot of experience and stories and initiative to support this man's parliament. I think, truthfully, South African men have to have a role to support the security community. Their role around their provinces, around the district, and also individual public areas like school, like shops, because today with less involvement of man who believe that this country requires to help in security, it is a need that kind of initiative. But it should not stop only by this effort. It should split for the whole years. Then years by years we're going to educate them all. Well, this is the duty of the government and the department, but I think as representing from the embassy, we have signed MOU, and MOU have area of cooperation, and that area actually directed to the, when we are talking about the violence, we are talking about the crime, we are talking about the rapes, and this is even, the children early hood. That means there is a lot of area that we can see after 8 months from now or 6 months has been developed between the embassy and the ministry. We are supporting the ministry initiatives. UE commitment to support government to come over a lot of area of difficulties, economy, security, and whatever Ministry of South Africa and others, social development or other department, we are willing to sit down with them and to share with them our experience, our initiatives, which is we see in them that really become examples of South Africa. And of course this will come by exchange of meetings and is even visiting our country, and somebody from our country visiting South Africa to look to the program and see how they come and help them. Thank you.
The most important aspect is that what we will learn from the OAU, it's their history. It's where they started and where they are going. But it is also the fact that because it's a Muslim country, where it is assumed that in Islam men have more authority, it was important for us, for him to be here so that he can actually make men understand that it actually isn't necessarily true. We are asking men to step up. We are asking men to take responsibility. We are asking men, as men, to hold each other accountable, because they have the key to a better South Africa, a better Africa and a better world. You're most welcome.